Hey, Mutt Jr. here. I got MLB The Show 17, and I'm going to start a new road to the show with this. Um, I don't know how this is coming across the recording. I think I tried to kind of just experiment a little bit. I don't think there's any sound from the game at this point, but I'm getting sound, so it might be a little slow because got the sound coming in trying to talk. But okay, anyway, first off, I already got settings all set. We'll just show you real quick. User settings. I set at veteran difficulty using directional buttons, using the buttons for it. Pitching is veteran using pulse. There's different options here. You got a meter, you got, I don't know, a whole bunch of things, but I went with the pulse. That's what I like. Throwing is going to be the buttons with the meter turned off. And it makes it a little bit easier, but that's just what I'm comfortable with. Just haven't really changed anything from the default. Back to the beginning. Mode specific options. What I changed here was the RTTS options. Um, Button mappings is as fielder. So when I'm out in the field, second base is on the bottom, the X, home is the triangle at the top, first is on the left, third is on the right. Otherwise, you could do classic, which is viewed from behind the catcher, and it's just kind of inversed. I also turned on fielding opportunities, so all opportunities are there instead of just some or none. Base running interface, using the stick for that. And the base running opportunities when I'm on base, it's going to show all the at bats as long as I'm on base. It's not going to skip to just strikes or half of them, or you got none, action pitches, all, lead runner. So I take them all. Same thing, when the CPU, when a teammate is batting, I'm going to see them all. And player yells is on. I don't know how that's going to come across in the recording though, but we'll see. So that's been those changes. Sliders, no changes at all to that. They're all, if you notice, right down the middle. Nothing's changed. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Nothing to do here, so let's just go in. We'll start road to the show. And there's no games, so we'll go with new. Current roster, and we're going to create a player. And as I normally like, we'll do right fielder, throwing, and batting right. Let's see, we got 5 flex points to assign. I know being an outfielder, arm fielding is important, but I want to concentrate on batting at first. So let's bump that up. So that's all 5 points used. And I live in Minnesota, so we'll go ahead, we'll stick to Central for that. Now set up the character. Okay, we're not going to be Joe Random. We are going to be Mutt Jr. Now, as far as the audio name, this is what they actually say. Unfortunately, they don't have Mutt in there. If you notice this here for the nicknames, it goes from Mudcat to Nails. And if we advance to actual names, where is it? There it is. It goes from Murray to Miles. So they don't have Mutt. So we're going to leave that blank, but they do have Junior. Oops. There it is, right there. Junior. Number, I like 21. Secondary position, we'll take first base. Throws and bats right-handed, and I'm going to be from Minnesota. Here we go. Okay, now set up the... Let's see, let's make a light complexion. $72 a little shorter. We'll lower him down. Yeah, he's going to be kind of on the buff side. Arms a little bigger. Spine's fine. Hips and glutes. So you can go with small butt, big hips, or big butt, narrow hips. So let's go about there. And that same thing with thighs. Let's bump that up a little bit. Not quite tree trunks, but head shape. This is where a lot of things change now in this version. There's a lot new shapes you can choose from. But I found one I kind of like. I kind of like this. I think it was... Yeah, somewhere between that or that. And I think I'm going with this one. I like this one. Forehead wrinkles, no. Head size, we can make his head a little bigger. Here we go. Head scale, yeah. Yeah, about there. I won't worry about that. Temple, dome, face position, no. Next is hair. I kind of like longer hair, but this is another thing that they've completely... They added a lot more. So here's medium, slick back. They got a long one in here, I believe. Long straight. Long curly. Okay, I think this is a, yeah. Or maybe we'll do... Yeah, we'll do that one. That looks good. Color, let's go blonde. Yeah. Sideburns. Short ones. No facial hair. We'll skip that. Cheeks. No blemish, no moles. This is type D, B. Yeah, it looks good. Give him just a little bit of color in the cheeks. Yeah, it looks good. Fat. Cheekbone. A little more prominent. Yeah. Eyes. We'll go kind of a, I guess that's kind of a hazel color, isn't it? Bluish gray. That's what it looks like. No bags, no crow's feet. Eye scales, no. Eye region. Yeah, we'll leave it where it was. Eye position. This is where we can go out or come in. Yeah. About there, looks good. Eye depth. Okay. Bottom eyelid. and eye detail. So, we'll go with the default. Eyebrows. The shape's okay, but let's change the color. We're going to make them more blonde. Yep, just like that. I think everything else is good. Nose. Let's bring the tip in. There we go. Nose bottom. So we can big nose, make it smaller. Yeah, it looks good. The width. Yeah, this is up like the middle part of the nose right there. Yeah, I think that looks good. Bump's fine. Size. Yeah. Bridge. It'll go about there. Nostrils look fine. Nostril shape, depth, that's all good. Ears. Yeah, I don't mind the ears. They look okay. Jaw. Jaw sides. Let's give him a little more of a jaw line there. Protrusion. Yeah, we'll leave it as it was. Corners. Yep, that looks good. Cleft chin. Not really sure what this does. I don't see much. Let's see what it's like again without. The problem is this goes really slow. Not much difference though. Chin ball. This is. Yeah, well, you can play around with that. We can give him a little bit of a chin. Chin full. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Depth. Yeah, I like that. And no double chin. No, I may not be in shape, but this guy's gonna be. Give his lips just a little bit of a color. A little bit there. Size is good. I think everything else here is pretty good. Neck and Adam's apple. Yeah, you can see how many settings there are for it. You can really go into details. So, yep. That's him. So now motions. Running side 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1. Catcher, he's not catching. That looks good. Okay. I like that. Where's one? Where is it? There was one that one. Home run celebration. There's nothing for that. Walk-up music. I ain't worried about. And equipment. Uniform. Yeah, we want a turtleneck. We'll do the Nike Pro Combat. Yeah, that's fine. Pants. All different styles. Let's go with the long. The glove. Let's see. Webbing. Yeah, looks good. We may change the colors if we want, but we'll just go with the default. Bat we can't really change, but we can change the color at least. Let's see. That looks good. No tape, but we'll do yeah, we'll do pine tar. No. Batting gloves. Let's do one. I kind of like that one. Use the team colors and yeah, I'll put it in his left pocket. I like the ventilated hat. Do a light tar. Yeah, we'll put the flaps on both sides. More symmetrical. Okay, here. It's got to be curved hat. Come on, this is just... That's flat hat crap. No. It's got to be curved. And let's see. We'll do a small one. Shin guards. Yeah, we'll do that. No, we'll skip that one. Armband. No. Put a wristband. Yeah, we can do the wristband. No wrist guard. We'll just go with that. See, sleeves or compression sleeves. Let's do both. Yep. Team colors. Let's see. We got 3/4 are long. 3/4 is good. No tape. Eyewear. Yeah. Let's see. What style? That one looks pretty good. Yeah. Frame color, we'll do team. Lens. There we go. Cleats. We got 3 to choose from. I think I like this one. Yeah, we'll do that. All team colors. Yep. Catcher, don't care. And we're back to the beginning. So, I think that's it. That's my guy right there. So let's move on. We're going to start the Scout Day now. Welcome to the Road to the Show. Your journey begins here at Bowman's Scout Day event. This is your opportunity to have MLB Scouts grade your individuals.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that.
Boys, they're going to start calling names anytime now. Make sure that you're good and stretched out for the 60. All right.
The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. While its purpose is to evaluate foot speed, it also gives amped-up young players a chance to outrun their nerves.
I'm hoping this audio's coming through. Not just my voice. Guess you didn't do too good on that.
After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment.
Okay, so this is hitting coach. Okay, son, it's about timing and making solid contact. And keep your eye on the ball. Show us what you got. And take some practice swings first if you want. This is part of what's different with this version is you got a little more interaction like this. Oh, excuse me. Now, a lot of times, there's going to be times
Most of
coming
these
up.
prospects have played in games that were attended by
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Major League Scout or two, but
So,
today
okay.
there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance.
So we're just doing some warm up now. But that interaction, there's points where it can change the outcome of what do they call it? Pave your path or something like that. I've messed around with playing, different types of attitudes, and I had one that I got drafted, and I just kind of, like, okay, so big deal, you're not the team I really wanted to play for, and I decided, okay, fine, we're not going to sign you. So I wound up having to go to college and then come back in the draft, and after that, they didn't give you a chance. You just signed with the team. All right, let's go start doing the actual hitting. This is for real now. Oh, look at that. How's that one? Come on. No, didn't have it. Had a couple good hits there. Foul. Come on. There we go. Well, I want to get back to the track. Foul. A little too high. That would have been an out. Well, it wasn't too bad.
A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day.
Bench coach, we're looking for sound fundamentals, young man. Fundamentals, young man. Footwork, arm strength, accuracy. Show us you can field your position. You can warm up
In the
and
big
practice
leagues,
a bit
pristine
before the
defense
evaluation
is a
starts.
must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark.
Good luck, kid. This is practice now. Whoa, that ain't good. What am I supposed to do with that? Come on. Oh, that was bad, 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 bad. Luckily, this is practice. Let's get those bad ones out of the way. All right, let's go ahead. Do the real thing. These are coming to the left. I don't know why they tell you that. It's not like in a real game you're going to know if it's going to be coming to the right, left, or where. Another one to the left. My fault. I overshot the little circle there. Seems like as long as you can get yourself in that circle as it shrinks down, you're good. You're just with it. Pretty much. But sometimes it doesn't. All right, now we're going to do some throwing back into the infield. Throwing to third. Now remember, I set my batting up, so I don't have a lot of arm strength. Got another one to third. And a third one to third. Yeah, this video's getting to be kind of a longer one, but I wanted to get the character set up and get through the initial draft part. So I got to throw the ball too. Catch it and throw it. Catch it and throw it. You hit the ball, you catch the ball, you throw the ball. I love that movie. I believe that's how it goes. Bull Durham. In fact, I gotta watch that. So we got season openers coming up tomorrow. I usually try to watch it sometime at the beginning of the season. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Right up there on the list. Definitely my top 10. What's he saying? What's he saying?
When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue.
Hey, Mud, I'm Jeff Evans with the MLB Scouting Bureau. Heck of a show you put on today. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play it humble. I appreciate your saying so. That's pretty humble, I guess. Your potential is widely agreed upon already, but geez, did you validate it today? I'll keep an eye on you going forward, as will many, I'm sure. Thank you. It's pretty humble. Okay. Now this should take us into the locker room. We're just going to wrap things up and then we'll call it a day.
A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent.
Mutt, now that you did all you could at the scout day, we need you to decide what your next move will be. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. I'm curious what the scouts thought. I wonder how many clubs, how much will it impact? Oh, yeah, it was just nerve-wracking. Yeah, we'll do
In the
that.
aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made.
I guess we'll see. Your scouting report will be released around the league shortly, and I'm told it's likely to leak to the media as well. Should I pay attention to that media stuff?
Modern media offers an unprecedented glut of feedback opportunities.
I'm young, naive, so hard to miss these days. When you do see things written about you, good or bad, try to take them with a grain of salt. Let people talk. Yeah, I think I'll just try not to pay attention to all that noise.
But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Whatever you do, just stay focused on taking care of your business. Speaking of, you still up to those showcase games? Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's where we're now in the locker room. So, let's see, we've got 500 points available. I want to bump up this to improve my hitting. Yeah, we'll do that. And okay, we're gonna have to, let's build these up. We'll go to that. Might as well try to make myself faster too while I'm at it. We'll go there. How much can I put in here? Okay, there we go. Okay, now we did that. Let's go ahead, we'll save it. We just got the RTTS. Prospect Rush Showcase Game 1. Okay, and there we have it. And yeah, we'll come back and we'll actually start doing the scout games here in the next one. So until then, so long.